Circles. We did it. We made it. Remember to stay braced, full range of motion. First round, just kind of warming up the body. Reverse, opposite direction. Inchworms into push-ups. And Mateus, I can't tell you when I'm not doing the workout because if I say it in the chat, nobody shows up. Find that stretch, breathe through that stretch at the top. Try not to round that low back in that stretch. Jumping jacks, round 2. Starting to pick up that tempo, maybe closer to 65, 70% effort. Body's woken up and ready to do some steps. Stay braced, don't lose that strong posture. Air squats. Weights even on those feet, don't let those heels come up, don't let those toes come up. Knees stay in line with the toes. Keep the glutes active through that full range of motion, don't let them shut off. Don't round that low back at the bottom of that squat. Good job, stay braced. Marches. Remember, be intentional about that core activation here on that knee drive. Nice job. Lunges, alternating. You can add that twist with the torso if you want, towards that knee that's in front. Remember, it's not a quick movement, slow, controlled, strong. Weights even on that front leg. Don't let that heel come up, don't let that arch collapse. Keep that knee in line with that toe. Make sure that glute is staying active. Don't just use the quads. Nice job. Stay braced, pelvic floor up and in. That core is engaged and strong. Arm circles. Reverse, opposite direction. Inchworms into those push-ups. Remember, don't round that low back. Bend those knees if you need to get into position. Try to keep that neutral spine through all these movements. Breathe through that stretch at the top. Be intentional about those push-ups. Shoulder blades backing down, hands under the chest. Keep those elbows pulled in. Don't let them flare out. Hands should be under the chest, not under the face. Take a break. All right, y'all, we got 1 minute. Star jumps suck, but they're really great. I saved them for the first class I couldn't dress for, you know. Couldn't do it. Remember, not a lot of breaks in this class. Feel free to modify as you need. Take breaks as you need. Grab a drink if you need, right? All here for our own workout. You know your limits. Song's so catchy. I love it. Freaking love it. All right, we got 15 seconds and we're bouncing. In 5, starting with those star jumps. 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll. So tapping those feet, jumping up, extending in the air, and then landing feet back close together again. If you need to minimize impact, remember you don't have to jump. You can stay with the feet on the ground or step out as you do it. Nice job, nice job. Keep that quality. Land soft. If you're landing hard, be more intentional. Take a break so you can land really soft. Hips back and down. Knot those knees forward. Switch push-ups into those mountain climbers. Your own ratio here. Remember, on mountain climbers, keep the majority of the weight on your hands, not on your feet. On those push-ups, hands under the chest, not under the face. Your own mixture of those two movements here. Nice job. Stay with it. Stay with it. Star jumps. We're up. You can start to see how this one's going to be tiring. Weights even on those feet on those star jumps. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. Remember, you can always get one or two, take a break. Get one or two, take a break. You don't got to do all 30 seconds. Very high intensity movement. Try to keep those heels down as much as you can. Don't shift the weight all the way up onto the toes. Switch, push-ups, mountain climbers. For both these, weights on the hands. Shoulder blades back and down. Keep that chest up. Hands under the chest, not under the face. Pull those elbows in. Don't let those elbows flare out to the sides. Nice job, nice job. Switch, star jumps. Nice job, land soft, good quality. Try not to round that back. Only go down as far as you can, still keep that low back pulled in. Nice job, nice job. Push-ups, mountain climbers. Remember, take those breaks as you need. This is a tough superset. Last set, y'all. Come on. You got this. If you need a break, take a break. If you're in it and you're feeling good, just finish this out. Nice job. Good quality. Get up, get up, get up. You got 5 seconds. Get one more. Nice. Push-up mountain climbers. Make sure you're feeling it in the chest more than anything. Arms shoulder width apart, underneath the chest. Elbows go back. Nice job. Try not to shrug the shoulders. Keep those scapulas squeezed back and down together. Nice job, nice job. Finish it out. You got 5 seconds. Get one more, whatever it is. Take a break. Nice work, y'all. Started with a bang today. You made it through it. All right. This next one, we're slowing it down. Bicep curl into a shoulder press, okay? Superset with that bent over row, either a high row or a low row. It's up to you what emphasis you want on that. Nice job, Yos. We got 10 seconds and we're rocking. In 3, 2, 1, let's rock and roll. Bicep curl up into a shoulder press. And back down out of that shoulder press, back into a bicep curl. Nice job. Nice job. Remember, you can alternate sides. If you start to get tired, do one side and then go over to the other. Switch, bend over row. Pushing those hips back, dropping that chest. Keep that low back pulled in though. Don't round the low back. That core is on, it's activated and it's strong. Those glutes are active, holding you in that position. Nice job. Switch. Bicep curl, shoulder press. A tough upper body set. Good job. You can bring it back down. Watch yourself in the mirror. Make sure you're not leaning, you're not tilting. One side's not going out to the side, right? Make sure it's all symmetrical, it's all smooth, it's all clean. Bend over row. Let's go. Let's hit that back. Remember to pull from the elbows, not from the hands. Think of your elbows, what's moving that weight. Helps to activate the back versus just activating the arms. Don't round that back. Roll those hips out. Switch. Bicep curl into that shoulder press. Right here. Good job. We're gonna stay controlled with it. Where are you feeling what? Stay active, stay engaged. And watch yourself in the mirror. You want it to be smooth, not jerky. Be in control. You control the weight. The weight's not controlling your movement. Bend over row. Keep that core brace. Keep those glutes active. Keep that low back pulled in. Nice job. Nice work, yo. Stay with it. Pull from the elbows. You control that weight. Switch. Bicep curl into that shoulder press. This is the last set, y'all. You get a break. Bicep curl. Right up. Good job. Right here. Remember, watch that reflection. Smooth, controlled movements. You're moving that weight's not moving you. Switch, bend over row, and we get a break, y'all. Take that break if you need. Slow it down if you need. Remember, it's not a quick movement. It's not a fast movement. It's slow, it's controlled. Feel the squeeze all the way up. Feel that squeeze all the way down. Take a break. Nice work, y'all. All right, we got a little bit of mobility with some legs coming up here. Let's go. Nice work, yos. Huh? Yeah, so the tripod, you have your feet apart. You're walking out into that plank, and as you walk back, you're lunging over to one side, planting a hand, twisting open, then walking back out to center again. You can add a push-up at the end if you want more upper body work, but you don't have to. You don't have to have a push-up. What? Nope, never. And 3, 2, 1, let's rock and roll. Wide stance, walk out to a plank. Walk back into a side lunge, whichever side you want, so you're bending one knee. Keep those heels down. The heels should not come up off the ground. From there, keep that hand planted. Twist open to the sky. Nice job. You need a good wide stance. When you walk back, make sure you're bending one knee. So you're like walking back to the left. On the tripods, you probably want a wider stance. Oh no, bro. Just a wider stance with your feet. Yeah. Nice job. Stretching through those adductors, the inner thigh. Switch, floating lunges. Let's get after it. Once you're in position, look where you're at in the mirror. Don't let that change. Weight stays on that front leg. Trying not to kick this weight into the back leg. Stay forward with it. Weight's even on that foot. Knees in line with that toe. Glutes active. Don't round that low back. Switch. Last one. Tripod walkouts. Little mobility movement here. Work on really trying to find that stretch. Nice job. Lunge to one side. Whichever side you're going to, you should have a big bend in that knee. Nice job. Switch. Floating lunges when we get a break, y'all. Keep that quality, watch that reflection, stay smooth, arches strong, knees in line. Take a break. Nice work, yos. We got some abdominals coming up. No more legs, no more arms, no more upper body. Power planks into those oblique lifts or oblique squeezes. Remember, obliques are the sides of the abdominals over here, okay? That's where you want to feel it on that second one. We got 15 seconds. Power plank, remember, we're in that low plank position here, okay? From there, you're squeezing the glutes, tightening the core, and thinking of using the core to squeeze the abdominals together, squeeze the floor together. In 3, 2, 1, let's rock and roll. All right, squeeze those glutes, tighten the abs, and then use the abdominals to pull those elbows towards your feet and your feet towards your elbows. Your body should be shaking a lot. Feel free to do 5 seconds, take a break. Then do 5 seconds, then take a break. You don't have to go the full 30 in one go. We want high quality contractions here. If they're failing, take a break. Switch oblique lifts. You're just rolling over onto the glute. You're leaning up with the body and you're just lifting those legs, squeezing through those obliques here. You're like over on that glute, on that hip. So if I was here, just lifting, controlling down. Nice job. You should be feeling it all through the sides of the core, of the stomach. Nice job. Switch. If you didn't feel it there, if it felt more in the hip, you might be up too far onto that hip. Lay a little bit more onto the glute. All right, power planks. Let's rock. Don't forget to squeeze the glutes. Power comes from the glutes. Elbows to feet, feet to elbows. Make that core work. Switch. Opposite side for those oblique lifts. Make sure you're laying on the meat of that glute, not on your hip. So you're going to lay back. Your chest is almost to the sky a little bit. As you're starting to clean up, slowing that breathing down. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Remember, work on that breath quality. When we breathe in, we don't just want to feel that movement in like our shoulders and our chest. We want to feel it through our rib cage, 360 degrees, right down into that stomach. Really work on being able to get some deeper breaths here. Slowing that heart rate. You don't have to match anybody's pacing or speed. When you're ready on that next exhale, go ahead and release. We're going to pull that arm across for that first stretch. And remember, through all these stretches, keeping that slight braced posture, keeping those breaths. On each exhale, we're working on moving a little bit deeper into that stretch. Only ever going to the edge of discomfort, not into pain. Go and release, switch over that opposite side. I don't think we've done a single finisher yet this session. Oh. Next class, it's happening. When you're ready, go and release. You're going to bring that arm up above for that tricep stretch. What's it? Oh, I can do that. I feel like I have really bad luck with it, but I'll roll it over there at the computer. When you're ready, go and release. Switch over that opposite side. Well, actually, one time, I think it was like 2 classes in a row, I accidentally grabbed the 12-sided die. I don't think any of us noticed. And every time it just kept happening. And then Jace was like, that's a freaking 12-sided die. When you're ready, go and release. You're going to bring those hands behind the back, interlock those fingers. We're going to roll the head and neck. Ready, go and release. Inhale up and in. On that exhale, drop down into that full floor squat, pushing those hips back and down. Working on trying to keep those heels down on the floor. Feel free to adjust your posture, right? Don't have to be any specific width with those feet. Can't quite get those heels down, that's all right. Lean forward onto those hands. Widen out those stance and just work over time, getting a little bit further and further down into that stretch. If you are in that stretch, you want more inner thigh, elbows to the inside of the knees, push those palms together and slowly push those palms down, opening up those hips. And if you want a little rock side to side, a little twist back and forth, just a little bit, don't need a lot. Kind of a little massage for that hip socket. When you're ready, go and roll onto your back, onto your mat. From here, go and bring your feet up, flat on the ground in front of you. You're going to lay on your back. You're going to cross one leg over the other. If this is already a good stretch, feel free to keep that positioning right there. However, you want more of a stretch, go and reach through underneath that leg, grabbing that hamstring or that shin. If you want a middle stretch, grab the hamstring. If you want a bigger stretch, grab the shin. And then pull that up towards your chest. Remember to breathe. Remember, through all these stretches, keep every third breath, make it a bit deeper. Helps you find where you're holding that tension in the body. On that exhale, think of releasing that tension out, letting it melt away. Then a couple of regular breaths. That next third one, same thing, deeper inhale. Find where that tension's at. Imagine it releasing that tension out on that exhale. you're ready, go and release the feet down. We're gonna switch over to the opposite side. Same exact stretch. So opposite leg, foot, ankles coming up and across on that quad. That's a good stretch. Feel free to keep it there. If you want to increase it, you can grab the hamstrings. If you want to increase it even more, you can grab those shins. Pay attention to what each side feels like. Maybe one side is tighter than the other. Remember to breathe every third breath, make it a bit deeper. Remember to look for that tension where it's hiding. Keep that tension on, keep those breaths. When you're ready, go and drop those legs down, straighten them all the way onto the floor. From here, you're gonna bring that right knee up to chest or armpit, wherever feels best. Give it a squeeze towards the chest, breathe through that stretch with that opposite leg down and flat. When you're ready, you're gonna take that right knee, pull it across over to the left side of the body, keeping that right arm flat down on the ground, stretching through the torso, through that glute. Don't let that shoulder come up off the ground. Shoulder and hands stay flat. Ready, go and slowly release it back to center. Give it one big squeeze into that chest or armpit. We're gonna drop that leg down flat, bring that opposite knee up to the chest, armpit. You feel like you found a good spot, good squeeze. Same thing, opposite side. We're gonna pull that leg across, keeping that opposite arm and shoulder down. Remember to breathe every third breath. Make it deeper. Find where you're holding that tension. Remember, you don't have to force anything. Make sure you're keeping that arm and shoulder down, flat into the ground. Go to maybe the edge of discomfort, not into pain. If you have to hold your breath, you're going a little too far. Still want to be able to breathe normally. Find those deeper inhales. You can slowly bring it back to center. Give that a squeeze. Instead of letting the leg down, you're going to bring both legs up together. You're going to hug the knees to chest. From here, if you want a little roll side to side, front to back, kind of massaging that low back. Whatever spot feels the best for you here. You can have the legs a little bit lower or a little bit higher, depending on where you want that pressure in the back. You don't have to be aggressive with it, just kind of like a nice soft little baby roll. When you're ready, go and extend the feet all the way down. Bring them flat onto the floor. Sorry, not your feet flat. Your legs are just straight. Calves laying on the floor. From here, go and inhale and lift the arms up. And then exhale, fully reach above you as far as you can so those arms are just laying on the ground. Just gonna do a full open rest position here. Feel free to stay relaxed. Wherever the arms want to fall, they don't have to be stiff or held in a certain position. Just whatever feels best here. breathe in. Breathe out. Remember those high quality breaths, 360-degree expansion on those breaths. Whenever you're ready, you can slowly bring those arms back into the body. We're going to finish with that one last breath. If you want to stay there, feel free. We're at the end of the class. You can do your last couple breaths there on the floor if you want. But nice job today, y'all. Great work. My peeps at home, I know you killed it. I know you crushed it today. Everybody, don't forget homework. Good solid dinner, right? Make sure you eat tonight. Drink lots of water. Prioritize sleep. You want to be hitting minimum like 6 to 9 hours, somewhere in that range of sleep a night, okay? If you're below that, let's try to get to 6. If you're within that range, you're good for now. It's always better if you can get an extra hour. But have a nice night. We'll see you Tuesday.